Hi guys, welcome to Kelvin TV.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Clap.
You've been studying for longer hours. You've been reading all the pages, all the slides, all the topics, and every corner of your notes, but yet you keep on failing. You keep on not getting the grades that you think you deserve or the grades that you expect. And due to that, you ask yourself some questions like, am I not smart enough? Am I not good enough? Relax and let's learn together. In this episode, we're going to learn about 5 reasons why student nurses keep on failing exams or nursing exams. You are in school to learn and you are supposed to come home with good grades, but most of us will go to school and we will go home with reset, which is not something that's nice, but it can happen to everybody. So it's not something that's also a big deal, because failure doesn't mean that you have your life has ended or something. But in this episode, I want us to learn to counter that thing or overcome that particular. The first thing is cramming instead of understanding. This thing is very important, and we must know how to overcome this, and we are going to be successful in our exams. You see, most of us will wait. Most of us will wait for the last minute. So we have some people that call themselves the last minute learners. When we talk of cramming talks about intensive last minute studies or reading a large amount or a large volume of slides or some academic works before exams. So maybe you have the exams today. Instead of you to study for a longer time, or instead of you to study earlier, the person will not study that time. The person will wait the day before the exams. That will be the day that the person is going to study. And some of them can sit for 9 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, still sitting on books, trying to cover everything. And with that, we don't study to understand. We rather cram everything by doing chew and pull. One of the major things that you need to understand is nursing school, nursing exams is always application. Nursing exams is an application question. They don't answer, or they don't ask questions straightforward. Like maybe what is anatomy? What is pathophysiology? For you to just go, oh, pathophysiology is what and what and what. No, it's different. So if you don't read to understand, you can do the cramming by trying to capture everything in your mind, trying to capture everything and all those stuff. But you go, that one is stored in your shortest memory. It don't store for a longer period. So that's one major thing that's killing us. So please read to understand. Then the next one is poor time management. Poor time management is one of the major things that students we don't take serious, because we can go to school for maybe 4 months, 3 months. We have a whole lot of time to maybe start reading our books or slides and all those stuff. We won't read. Me, I won't read. The same thing that you won't read. So the person will wait. The person will sit down. One is maybe 1 week to exams. That will be the time that the person will start to go take the note to start reading. And you see, that time the notes or the slides has become plenty. And you see, I don't know about your school, but in my school, you can have a slide. Just one slide will be 180, 120 something, or 200 and something. How will you be able to read all these things within a shorter period or within that week that you are supposed to write the exams? So most of us will sit for longer hours. Most of us will sit for like longer hours, maybe 5 hours, 3 hours. And you see, the brain capacity or the brain cannot function for that longer. One thing that you need to put in your mind is the brain can only capture for 2 hours to 3 hours. So most of us will say, oh, maybe I can learn for 5 hours. Bro, you are not doing anything, because the brain can capture for 2 to 3 hours. So if you are studying, you need to make sure that the 2 or 3 hours you do intensive studies, so that you'll be able to capture a lot. So you studying for 9 hours, your brain will capture only 2 hours. The rest, the 5 hours that you're going to do, is a waste of time. So we start fast. When you start early, you'll be able to become successful. So the time for us to study, the person will go and play ball. The time for us to go and do this, the person will go out. The time for us to go and do that, the person will go. So when it's time for exams, that will be when the person will start to read, and that time will fail the person, and that time is going to lead to your failure. And that will be the time that you're going to learn everything that somebody has already learned it already. And due to that, you won't get the grade that you're supposed to get. So manage your time well, then start studying early. The next one is ignoring past questions. One of the major things that we don't pay attention to, I know maybe many students do that, but most of us also don't do that. is paying attention to, or we ignore past questions. It's very, very, very important. Learning past questions, doesn't mean that you are learning the questions that they have sent or your seniors wrote already. But you know what past questions does for you? Past questions will let you know how the master set his questions. How the master set his questions. Then he also let you know the pattern and way and manner the master wants you to answer his questions. So you see, we have many teachers. Me in my school have one master there who can set questions, then none of the above will be an answer. So if you don't look at the way he sets his question and the way he does his things, Charlie, by the end you're going to get 0. So you need to read past questions, then get to know how the master sets his questions, how he does his things, how he wants you to answer his questions. All these things are simple strategies that help people to become, or that help people to earn grace, or that help people to score higher. It's very important. It's not just about you knowing everything, or it's not just about you reading everything in the book, but sometimes learn how the master wants his questions to be answered. Learn how they want you, the pattern, the way and the manner the master sets his question. Know the repeated questions or the repeated topics. So some of the masters, when you go through their past questions, you'll be able to get to know the kind of topics that they keep on repeating, so that you to familiarize yourself with some of the things and you'll be able to become successful. And the next reason why you also keep on also failing is poor note taking. Poor note taking. The reason why I'm saying that is most of us will go to most of us will go to lectures. Then you will write everything that the man will say. Instead of we taking like small note bullets, we are like we bulleting some things down and all those. Most of us will go. Some of us will not even go with notebooks or stuff to go and write anything. One of my lecturers will be like, Charlie, this question will come. He will just write something on the board. We won't pay it attention, or we won't pay attention to it. The next exams, you are going to definitely see that question in your exams. So when you go to lectures, try and write something down. It will help you. Poor note taking is one of the major things that's killing us, and one of the major things that's not letting us pass our nursing exams. Because most of us will go to class and the masters will be setting their questions in class. Me, one of my masters will come to class. Whilst he's teaching, he's setting his questions. If you are not smart, you will not know. So you take note, you jot some things down, and it's going to help you. Poor note taking. Another reason why is stress and poor self-care. It's very important. The reason why I'm talking about stress and poor self-care is, you see, most of us are so we are so eager to learn, which is very good, but most of us don't take care of our personal self. The reason being that is, the person will go to class. After class, you go to class. After class, you come and sleep. After the sleeping, you go back to class. Most of us, our sleeping pattern is wrong, or our sleeping pattern is poor, which is one of the major reasons why we keep on failing our nursing exams. Please, you need to make sure you sleep well, you eat well. Some of us will go to class, and your body will tell you like you are stressed out, you are tired. Sometimes take some time off and sleep. Take some time off, watch movie, do other things, like make sure your body is okay. Don't put it in because you want the A, because you want the B, because you want the what. You shouldn't make sure that every blessed day you're not going to take care of your own self. You're going to be stressed out. Some of you go to class, go to every blessed. That one too can also make whatever that you're learning be a record. So please take care of yourself. Eat well, drink enough water, sleep. Make sure the body will rest. Make a personal timetable. Follow the timetable. Then do everything accordingly. It's going to help you. So if you're able to manage your stress, you'll be able to overcome the anatomy exams. You will be able to overcome the pathophysiology. You'll be able to overcome the medical crisis and the surgical crisis, and you become successful. So these are some of the reasons why we keep on failing our nursing exams. 1 is cramming. 2 is poor time management. Then 3 is ignoring past questions. Then 4 is poor note taking. Then the 5 is stress and poor self-care. This is what is causing whatever that you are facing. If you are able to face this, I bet you're going to become one of the best students, and you're going to have good grades. Keep on watching this Kelvin TV. Catch up. I'll catch you up in the next video. I love you. Bye.